Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jaylon and I'm here to do my introduction for Turn and Burn. I am so excited that this is back. I don't think it was here last year. I could be wrong, but if it was here, I missed it and I'm glad it's back. Last year I did a different project where I did like a year of samples because I missed this project so much, and I was like, I have to do a project that focuses on like deluxe size or sample sized products, because that was a way that I really got through a lot of my deluxe sized skincare items, because that's what I focus on in this project. So I was super excited to see that they brought it back. This is I didn't mention this, but this is a Fantastic Ladies collab Facebook group project, and it was started by Jessica here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below. And the purpose of this project is to focus on our deluxe sample sized products. You can put in as many products as you'd like in this project. It's totally up to you. And then once you use them up, roll in new products. And so you're basically just kind of rolling in new products throughout the year and trying to get through as many products as you can for the entire year. That's why I love this, because I found myself going through a lot of the deluxe sized items that I have in my collection, specifically, like I said, skincare. And year before last, in 2019, I burned through so much stuff, like especially foil samples. I struggled last year with that, like really bad struggled. And I struggled struggled in general with project panning, but I'm ready to get back to it. The challenge I'm having right now with my samples, like my foil samples, is that most of them I'm kind of getting to a point where they're dwindling down to mostly makeup items. And whenever I select a makeup item, I'm like, oh, but I already have a foundation I'm working on in a project. And that's why they just sit here. So I need to do a better job of actually working through the samples that I pull. So I think what I'm going to do this year is, instead of pulling as many samples as I have in the past. So last year and the year before, what I would do is I would select 6 deluxe sized items. And in addition to that, I would then also pull like 30 foil samples to just, kind of have for the entire month to work on. I think I'm going to cut that in half, and I'm only going to pull 15. Because that way, if they are heavy makeup focused, at least I'll potentially be a bit more hyper focused on them. So that is the hope. That is the hope. So let me first show you the products that I'm doing, like for the deluxe size products. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up about how I select my deluxe size items, it's random. I'm rolling in a couple of items from last year. But I actually keep all of my deluxe sized skincare items in a separate spreadsheet. And when I kind of start a new month, I have a handful that are queued up. So as I use up products that I have in the project, I will then pull in the items that I have queued, kind of depending on what I, have the ability to actually feel like I can use up. So let's say if I'm currently working on, a fragrance or like a perfume, and I have an option that's not a fragrance in the list, I'll probably pull that in. Like if I'm not really working on a moisturizer and I have a moisturizer that's queued up, I'll pull in the moisturizer. So I do have a little bit of flexibility in which one I do pull in, but eventually I do get through that list. So let me go pull the stuff that I have queued as well, because I didn't do that. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. So I found the items. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the items that I have in the project now. I'll show you the items that are in the queue. And then I'm going to pick my 15 foil samples out of my bag of samples. Before I do that, one thing I will point out is if a sample has like multiple things like samples on a card, what I typically do is I pick one off the card and I do that one and then I'll throw it back in here. So for example, there's that one, but there's also like this one that has like a bunch of lippies. So I'll just select one of the lippies and do that one and then put the rest of it back in there. I won't do the whole thing because Lord knows that'll stay in there forever. Okay, so the items that I'm rolling in from last year. The first one is this Peter Thomas Roth pumpkin enzyme mask. And this is just 14 mils. So it's, you know, it's, I think I probably have like 2 or 3 uses left on it. So it's, I think it's in the same spot that it, you know, from that mark that I have there. So obviously I want to use that up. This is nice. It's exfoliating, which I was not expecting. I don't know why. I don't know why I wasn't expecting it to be. So it's got some little scrubby bits in there. I'm making my way through that one. I also have another exfoliator in this project, and this one's been in here a long time. And I need to use this up because I have another face exfoliator in another project. So this is the Volition Turmeric Brightening Polish. Is that right? Did I say that right? Yes. And this is actually 1.5 ounces. So it's a 45 ml tube. And, you know, I've made pretty decent progress. I'm here. So I'm over halfway done with this. There may be an air bubble in there. But yeah, so I'm making my way through it, but I need to finish this up. I don't use face kind of like physical exfoliators that often. It's more so like if I've done a retinol treatment and I need to slough off some dry skin or something like that. But typically I'm more of a chemical exfoliator girl. I'm just seeing if there's an air bubble. Please be an air bubble. Oh, yeah, there was. Yep. So I actually am down to here. So I'll make a new line. Yay. Awesome. Okay. So the next item I had started to work on, so I guess you could say that I kind of rolled this in, but there's really not a lot of product in here. This is a hand cream from L'Occitane. It is their Delicious Hands hand cream. Did I do that the right way? Yes. And it's teeny tiny. It's just 10 mils. I actually used this recently on my feet as well. So I have hand cream in like 3 different spots in my house. I have one on the couch in the living room. I have one in my bedroom here. And then I have one in my work office as well. So this is here at by my bed. So shouldn't take me too long, although I say that, and hand creams took me forever to use last year, even though hand sanitizer dried the heck out of them out, but you know. I do have 2 perfumes in this project. So the first one is this Atelier Cologne in Iris Rebelle. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. I don't even know the notes of this one, but let's see. It's kind of floral. Oh, that's nice. But no, it's more of a sensual. What the heck are the notes of that? Let's see. It is a floral. Top notes, iris from Morocco. Middle notes, orange flower from Morocco. Base notes is basically Palo Santo. It's a guac wood. I like that. It smells good. So that is number 4. And the fifth item is this Stella, this little deluxe size of the Stella Pop. And I think this is what, 5 mLs? Yeah. And this version of a deluxe perfume that's not a spray, which is just like a dauber, you know, where you just try to shake it on your, I don't do that. So I will try to decant this into a atomizer because otherwise it'll take me forever to use this. And B, it makes me crazy. So I have to put them in an atomizer. I can't handle trying to get the perfume out of those little things. So Pop is a bright, modern, irreverent scent combining the vibrant floralcy of tuberose with sandalwood. Oh my God, I can't speak. I like both tuberose and sandalwood, so. Yay. So obviously, since I have two, it'll take me a little while to get through both. And I also have 2 other perfumes I'm working on, one of which is in my monochromatic project pan. So that's going to be priority first before I start focusing on these 2. All right, the last item here is the Hey Honey Good Morning Honey Silk Facial Serum. So it's this little teeny tiny little sample, and this is 10 mils. So I'll start working on this guy, you know, right away. I have, you know, I usually incorporate these either in the morning or the evening, just kind of depending on which way I like it. So I'll start using that one. So the items that I have in queue are the Caudalie Vino Pure Skin Perfecting Serum. So there's that guy. I also have the Algenist Algae Brightening Mask. I used a whole one of these full size last year. Wasn't the biggest fan. I have a sample of the Tarte Maracuja oil. I have the Drunk Elephant oil in a project, so I'm not sure if I'm going to roll this in very quickly. I have another hand cream. This is the Philosophy Hands of Hope in Sparkling Grapefruit, which I'm sure smells delicious because I love anything grapefruit scented. Oh, it's sealed. I can't smell it unless I open the seal, which I'm not going to do. But once I use one of the other hand creams, I'll roll this one in. And then the last item is this Bare Minerals. This is actually a big sample. This is the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Vital Power Infusion Serum. And I'm actually using a full size of this right now. And I'm very close to finishing it. So I'll probably wait until that's done before I roll this one in. So, and then at the end of the month, like whenever I do this update next time, you know, whatever I roll in, I'll have new random things I would have pulled into this project. And so I'll refresh this kind of back queue selection of items. Okay. So now let's do our fun 15 item. I'm just going to pull them out and then we'll look at them once I've got them all selected. 1, 2, plug it in there, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't want that. 7, 8, 9. That better not be what I think it is. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I am so scared about what I picked. I feel like I picked 2 brow products, and that is not good. Okay. I'm just going to start putting them in my lap, and we'll just look at them together. Okay. The first one is the Laneige sleeping mask. Why do I always say Laneige? Laneige sleeping mask. I guess it's their water sleeping mask. And I don't think I've tried their water sleeping mask yet, so this will be nice. So excited about that. I usually separate the skincare samples from the makeup samples, so I can put my makeup samples here. So the next one is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, one of my favorites. This is in the shade 5.5, which is absolutely not my shade. I am right now using, I think, 3.75. So this is going to be very dark for me. I'll just mix it with something else, with either the Luminous Silk I'm already using, or maybe even a BB cream that I'm using. So, but this is one of my favorite foundations. So that is that. And the, oh my God, this one is so old. I have the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. Good times. And then I have this Dream Skin by Dior sample. So this is Global Age Defying Skincare. So this is a skincare product. It's for face. Okay, skincare. And I knew I'd pulled one of these. This is something I got from FabFitFun. I think it was FabFitFun. Was that what it was? It might have been something else. Anyway, I got like this 10-pack of these little baby samples of masks, these little mud masks. So they come in these little pots. So it's a little mud mask. And I knew I got this. And boo. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This will take me forever to use. I honestly think I have one sitting over there waiting for me to still finish using it. So I may just use that because I have it open versus opening up another one, because you can see I have 3 here. And I'll use this one. So I'm going to put this one back in there. We'll just use that one. Okay, so, oh my gosh. Well, if I don't drop it, I have another one of these. What are the odds? Okay. So the next one is this Stellar Limitless Foundation. So I will probably pick the lightest one. And to be honest, I'll probably end up getting rid of this one. This is just absolutely not my shade. I can make the other, I can mix these two, and I could probably mix this one as well, but I will gift this. I'll work on that lighter shade. Oh, dip brow. Okay, so the next one is this Clinique ID Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion plus Emulsion Hydrant. So it's got like the 2 together where you can mix them together on the back. So that is for lines, and the active cartridge is for lines and wrinkles. I got 3 of these. Okay, so the next one I got was this Kojendo Aqua Foundation. Another one of my favorite foundations. I think I had like ordered, you can order like a sample pack. And this is an 002. I think this is very light, but I can make this work. Okay, this is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And what's funny about this is I was going to put this in my Partners in Cream project, but I decided not to because it's absolutely not the time of year for me to use this, but I will make it work. Okay, this is interesting. This is a little baby sample of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush and Ethereal Glow. There used to be a website where you could get like these tiny samples of, you know, nice products like this. I can't remember the name of it. I don't even think they're around anymore. But I still have stuff like this. So, okay. And is this what I'm panning this in another project? Ha! Okay. This is the Fresh Moschino Eau de Toilette. It's a perfume. A little baby perfume sample. I should probably put some of those in there. Because Lord knows I have so many baby perfumes. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what this says. Wait a minute. This is I'm not sure how this works, but it is a sample of the Gimme Brow. So I was worried I would have gotten two brow products, and I did. Ugh. But, oh, so it's just the volumizing fiber gel. Well, that's easy. I was like, I don't understand this. But I can use that up. I'm using this Anastasia brow gel. And I've been trying to finish it up for over a year. And I took out the stopper. And this is what happens whenever I pull it out. Like, how the heck? And then I have to do this and take off the excess. It's just a nightmare. Although there doesn't seem to be as much. Anyway. Yeah. So it'll be refreshing to use that instead of this. Okay, I think that is it for this project. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are planning on working on this project, please let me know. I would love to see what you guys are planning on including in your project. If you're including samples like I am, if you're just working on deluxe products. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. I felt like I was not centered. Why am I not? I can never get centered in these videos. Like, I'm the worst at being centered. I don't know why. I need to hit like those markers on the floor. You know? $365 days of lippies. There's 1, 2, and I used 3 today. We'll just put more of this on. This is so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty.